everybody, and welcome to the stream! Hello, thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Arly Darkfire, the Black Opal Dragon! And today we're gonna be playing some more Scarlet Hollow! Whoa. Runs and gasping with the toast! You're not late, don't you worry. MH Ran, thank you so much for joining. I hope I got that name right. Welcome in Cthulhu, welcome in Persephone, welcome in Corky, welcome in Ape of the Hour, welcome in Shay, hello Monty, hello Pinto. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Foster Goblin, thank you all so much for joining me. Is this Arly from movies? I see that you saw my famous appearance in the Fast and the Furious franchise. That's right! I was the family all along. Hi everybody, thank you so much for joining. Before we get started, I have a couple of thank yous to give out. Thank you to Lumi for that shout out 5 days ago. Thank you Diz for that shout out. Thank you to Godhand for the follow. Thank you Junko Sugi for the follow. Thank you Hunt43004 for the follow. And thank you Zagger the Dagger for those off-stream follows. Thank you all so much for becoming my opals. I am recovering from a little thing, a little sickies. So if this is a shorter stream, it's cause my little throat is hurting. But worry not, cause I've got something to make it up for you. I've added a new redeem just for this stream. There's only 2 uses, and it has an hour cooldown. But so use it judiciously. Get the timing just right on that one. I'll let you know. Let me know if you discover the secret. Yeah, I'm in wigs and bald caps all the time. A peanut for me-nut. Thank you so much, MH. Here we go. Here's a peanut. Here we itadakimasu. Yum, 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 yum. I'm sure this will bolster my strength for the oncoming turmoils. So, for those of you who are just joining us for the first Scarlet Hollow stream, if you're not familiar with this game, this is a game where we go to a mysterious mining town to visit the funeral of a deceased family member we never met. And around us, horrible, scary things start happening. We're currently on chapter 4. So if you like a very cool narrative-driven game, I really suggest going to the YouTube channel and watching the VODs. But if that does not deter you, welcome in. Let's get this fucking party started! Load. Alright. Last time, in Scarlet Hollow, we got old! We lost our youth to a ghost! It stole all of our sacred fetal juices that keep us young and fresh forever. Lurking for pasta? Thank you, Foster Goblin. Thanks for the lurk. You save up those points! Yeah, we got all of our bone juice sucked out, and now we have no juice in our bones. And it's the day after the aftermath where all of our friends now have seen ghosts and have experienced a near-death experience. Everyone's kind of in shock. And so we're looking for one of our friends who's gone missing. All right, let's see. Investigate the kitchen! We already explored the bedroom. Look at the framed photo of a pug! Konnichiwa, Konnichiwa-chan, Hinjo-su-chan, yeah! Oh, thank you very much! You so nice! It's a Lumi raid! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness! Thank you for giving Lumi that shout out. Hello, Raiders! Hello, my name is Arly Darkfire, the Black Opal Dragon! And I'm a geeky gamer girl from the Monster Realm. I play games, sing songs, and have lots of fun online. I'm a horror streamer, and I do some fun events as well! This weekend, I'm going to be commentating on Fluffy Barrage. Welcome in, Shining Art. Welcome in, Scott. Welcome in, Sylvie Slumbers. Welcome, Professor Hucario. Welcome, Lumi. Welcome, Oshio. Welcome, Morbidioni. Welcome in, Arbalesto7. And welcome in Sci-Fi Draws and TGP. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to see everybody. I am playing a narrative game. So, if you did not see previous installments or are not familiar with this franchise, I really recommend saving yourself the spoilers because this game is fucking good. And I will miss you. I will miss you if you have to go. But yeah, Scarlet Hollow is the best. I really love this game. I love it. Lumi, how was your stream? Did you have fun? You were playing Tactics Ogre Reborn. That's a badass name for a video game. I was a ogre in me swamp. Hold on. Here's Arly's ogre's audition right now. Get out me swamp. I'm a scary ogre. I eat eyeballs and I wash my butt with mud. Thank you. Don't worry, guys. This is not real. I wasn't really an ogre. I was simply acting this entire time. I know that you were all fooled. So I want to break immersion. I don't want anybody to get too scared that they might get their eyeballs eaten. All right, let's get back to the game. Sorry everybody died. Rest in peace, those guys.
Oh my god, I've been here for 19 months.
Has anybody been feeding you? You've been in here for 19 months? I really hope that you've been taking baths. That's a long time. What happened to the key fob? Exactly. Instructions are clear. Eyeball stuck on ceiling fan. No! Get it off of there. When I was in high school, there was a period of time where my friends and I became obsessed with... This is a very stupid thing for a high schooler to get obsessed with. I was obsessed with the song, It's a Grand Old Flag, and we used to scream at each other at the top of our lungs, and then when it got to the line where it was like, keep your eye on the Grand Old Flag, we would pretend that we were scooping our eyeballs out and flinging them at each other. It was great. Band kids are very normal. Okay. Stella's kitchen is slightly messy. The couple cabinets are hanging open, and a loaf of bread sits on the counter by a used butter knife. Keen eye! The crust of the bread has gone somewhat stale, about as much as you'd expect after being left out overnight. Whoever left it here left it many hours ago. I don't think he ever came home. We're gonna use our powers of observation! Yeah, then maybe I'll make another sandwich later, knife for sure. Everybody, the Creepypasta Theater Kid Edition! Good night, Oshio! If you play through this game, or do a stream of it, if you're currently streaming this, one, I'm sorry I didn't know. Two, please tell me your experiences with it, because I feel like every time you play this game can be so different. It's really cool. So I'd love to hear about your personal playthrough. Alright. This is my first playthrough, by the way, so no spoilers over here. Oh, cool. Good. I can't wait to see what kind of choices you pick. It's a little messy, but it doesn't look like anything violent happened here. It's possible she came home, grabbed some food, and left in a hurry, right? Did she have somewhere she needed to be?
She didn't say she had somewhere she had to rush off to. Maybe she just had a panic attack after being possessed. But that was over 12 hours ago. That's like a bajillion years in ghost time. I'd hope she would be home by now if that was the case.
Is Stella the sort of person to stop back home to make a snack in the middle of a mental health crisis?
Yes. And it's comforting to think that this might be all that happened. A panic attack is much more manageable than rotting ghouls or parasitic doughboys.
I don't think we're gonna find much else. Let's get the fuck out of here before the cops catch on. Okay, so she probably came home last night, but she's not here now, and we don't have any idea where she might have gone.
I thought I was overreacting this morning. I hope she would just be sleeping in. I can't believe she's actually missing.
We'll find her.
Where to next?
Not the cops. Anything but the cops. I'm not gonna fucking rely on any poor cops to get this Problem solved! We should check in on Oscar. He's smart. Let's check out the diner. We should go to the mines, go to the church. I'm supposed to get tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Ooh, I do have a date with a sexy silver fox dress. And I don't want to miss it. But I do also want to make sure my friend isn't dead in a ditch. This is a really hard conundrum, guys. What's more important? Getting laid or my friend and her dog? Police are famously useful in horror content? Well, you've sold me. Let's go to the cops. Let's check on Oscar. He's smart. Maybe he'll know what to do. Because I feel like the more Diner has gossip. Oh! Well, shit. I already clicked Oscar.
I hope nothing else happened after we went home last night.
Diner for sin. Signer.
They're so brave for sleeping in that house after everything we went through. I'd rather sleep in the woods with the ditchlings than some place that was that haunted. Your mom said it's safe, and I'm inclined to believe her. Why would she lie? But how would she know that? Magic, probably. But there's only one way to find out. Let's go.
Avery's always winking at us. Avery's always doing a little wink. He's always like a... eh. eh. Morning light. Okay, let me get this started. Actually, I think I might turn off some of this blood splatter effect. It's a little distracting. Morning light streams in through the library's large windows. In the bright daylight, it's once again a place of comfort, all menace having fled in the wake of Charles Shaw Jr.'s departure.
No ghost. Thank God. I was not up for an encore. Yeah, it's gone, just like your mom said it would be.
It's gonna stop,
Just like your mom. The way she left, your family. She went to get milk and never came back.
You can't help but overhear the murmurings of an intense conversation coming from the mayor's office. Wait, no! I should never have come here! I definitely killed the mayor! Oh no, what am I doing here? Oh, thank God, I think the mayor's still alive. I want to hear what they're talking about. You start making your way upstairs towards the mayor's office.
Hey, where are you going?
Oh, good. The mayor's alive. Dog politics time. A small gang of dogs holds court in the mayor's office. Most of the dogs quietly watch from the sidelines, but two of them, a sheepdog and a basset hound, are in heated conversations with Mayor Jimmy. Their tags read Scraps and Daisy. I didn't feed him chocolate. I fed him 4-day-old boiled peanuts that were rancid in my pocket. He loved them. He went yum, 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 yum. I didn't think he'd actually take them. Pixel sits on a shelf nearby, wearily keeping an ear to the conversation.
Sounds like you've got this all sorted out. I don't see what you need me to do about any of it.
Sorted? Things aren't sorted until this town's safe. Now, we may have been the beginnings of a militia together, but there's plenty of pets out there who are still ill-informed about those things crawling out in the woods. Yeah, baby, it's animals time. Hey, Bee! Hello, Lobo! Thank you so much for the peanut for me nut. Here we go. MH is so gracious with the peanuts. Yum, 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 yum. Thank you so much. I feel strong now. I feel powerful. You're the mayor. Don't listen here. Just tell him to stay inside until it's handled. Oh wait, this is Scraps. Scraps shouldn't have the high-pitched voice. I thought this was Scraps. This thing looks fucking demonic. Hold on. Look at this. Look at its terrifying eyes. That thing's too scary. Listen, Scraps, buddy. I hear you, but the last thing we need right now is anarchy in the streets. Who's Daisy? Oh, this is Daisy. I think Daisy's like a
It's no use. I told you he'd be bullheaded. He's always bullheaded.
Always the sore loser, aren't we, Daisy? Things are fine. Nobody has to worry about a thing. The mayor pulls himself away from the conversation to acknowledge me. Oh, I remember that you. You're that out-of-towner from yesterday, the speaker. The other dogs murmur amongst themselves for a moment and then turn to face you. I'm sorry you had to see this little display. Politics can get so messy. I'm eating all this sensu beans. Yeah, I'm gonna have a freaking heart attack. Chihuahua's full of rage. Yeah, it is. It has been eyeing me from the second I came in the door. Good doggies.
Ooh!
Oh, I can stir drama. But I do want to know, Gretchen really admires you, Scraps. Let's say this. Gretchen really admires you, Scraps. Oh,
She flatters me. I'm nothing special. Just another dog.
don't be so modest, Scraps. You're the kind of dog other dogs listen to. It's a damn shame the humans are so charmed by that charlatan. They're just fucking dragging him. He's inches away. I'm right here, Daisy. I'm very well aware. You think you're so high and mighty, don't you? Just because you can sit and stay the best, as if obedience is the best quality in a leader. Wow. I want to know if anybody heard about Gretchen, but Mr. Mayor should listen to Daisy and Scraps. Anarchy in the streets. Anarchy in the streets. Everybody can work together. My place to weigh in on dog politics. Some quietly back away. I'm not afraid of no doggies. I ain't afraid of no pups. I'm gonna ask about Gretchen. Have any of you seen or smelled Gretchen? She and her person are missing. Is she missing? Oh dear. Scraps, you don't think...
Gretchen's person would never let her that happen to her. Wherever she is, I'm sure she's safe from those things. A dog like her doesn't get to that age without a watchful human at their side.
Even if she's safe, I don't like the sound of this. See, Jimmy? This is the cost of inaction. Gretchen is a pillar of our community, and she's missing. What will it take for you to finally open your eyes and do something? If you wait until you're the last dog left in Scarlet Hollow, it'll be far too late to save yourself. Yes, I get it. You're all very upset. But what do you expect me to do about it? Shut down the town? What about the economy? Do you even know what the economy is, Jimmy? Or are you just throwing around fancy words you heard the humans say? Of course I know what economy is. I know all about economyism. Oh, good. Because I've never understood a lick of it when humans talk about it. Economy. I just figured it was a made-up word they yell at each other when they want to stop talking. So please, enlighten us. I'm not going to debase myself by playing a game of trivia. Not in front of the speaker. I take a sip of water. I know! You think the one place that we were safe from capitalism would be in dog society, but no!
To answer your question, we did catch a whiff right around here and another near her house. Haven't picked up anything around town since.
Let's hope those creatures haven't already gotten to her. Can you help us find her? Yeah, help us find her!
We'll do our best. We didn't intend to make any more trips out into the woods, but it's for
Oh no. Please be safe. Don't go out in the woods. She's a well-liked dog in these parts. Been around longer than any of us. It'd be a blow to the community for her to fall victim to those monstrosities. Good doggies! Oh, they love it! Oh, it made them happy. Not you. This dog fucking hated that. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping in.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Yes, I am a rather good boy, aren't I? You call me a good dog? Daisy, good dog? Daisy's tail wags excitedly before she regains her composure. Ahem. Sorry. I just love to hear it. They're so cute. Okay, I think that's right. I think... Must be everybody can work together. Painting in the streets would be bad for everybody. We cannot... Yes, this one. There must be some way everyone could work together. Panic in the streets would be bad for everyone. But we just can't not do anything about the ditchlings.
I don't think there's much compromise in here. The mayor is either in or he's out, and it sounds to me like he's out.
I told you this would be a waste of time, Scraps.
And I should have listened to you. Let's go, shall we?
Excellent. Office hours are officially over. Do close the door behind you. I'm overdue for my appointment with a nap. This guy fucking sucks. Bad dog! Stinky dog! You and the dogs exit the mayor's office and close the door behind you. They quickly turn a corner and vanish from your line of sight. You find Kanika and Avery waiting for you in the lobby.
I took a peek in there. You just had a full-on conversation with those dogs. It is so weird when you do that.
Does this sort of thing happen a lot with Arly?
Yeah, it takes some time getting used to. I'm always talking to dogs.
After last night, I'd take a whole lot more than Arly to have a conversation with a gang of dogs to faze me.
I guess Oscar must be in the back. I know that's where I'd be if I finally managed to unhaunt my house.
I'd always been surprised at how unsupervised this place is. Sometimes it feels like anyone could just walk in and do whatever they wanted.
Like what? Steal books?
I mean, they could, right? I'm not saying anyone would. I'm just saying that people in this town trust each other a lot. It's nice.
Let's go find Oscar. Oh, hold on. My nose is stuffed up.
There we go, I'm back. Sorry. You make your way towards the annex. It feels strange to be back here in light of day, but as if the events of the previous evening were all just a terrible dream. This hallway really takes me back. It feels like it was only yesterday that we were last here, blissfully unaware that our entire lives were about to change forever.
It was only yesterday?
I know. Kanika knocks on the door. Oh, good morning! It's so good to see all of you, Arly. He takes in the sight of you standing in the bright corridor. His expression changes subtly, his eyebrows curving upwards with a twinge of guilt upon seeing you at his door. That's right, Oscar! Give me food! Take care of me in my old age! I've got old person perks! I hope you're doing well this morning. Please come on in. You have no idea how good it felt to sleep in our own house last night. Though I suppose I didn't do too much sleeping. I mostly sat and stared at the hatch all night. Nothing happened, but the idea that something could happen was more than enough to keep me wide awake. Oh, he looks so tired. So, what brings you here? Stella's been missing since last night, and we're trying to figure out if anyone's seen her. She hasn't gotten in touch with any of you? I'm starting to freak out a little bit. This is a little sappy. I'm not trying to romance Stella. I got my eyes on Kanika's mom. Remain silent. Would we be asking if we had? I'm guessing that's a no. You'd be right. I haven't seen her since she ran off last night. I should have done a better job warning her.
Stella was practically banging down your door trying to get evidence of ghosts. I don't think you were going to be able to stop her.
Yeah, Kanika's mom does have it going on. She's like a weird old witch, and she definitely sells weed to people in town.
There's no way that you could have known how she would react when she found it.
I don't even think she knew how she'd react. And besides, you didn't know how bad it was going to get. You can't blame yourself for everything, man. I know you probably feel like it's your responsibility to make sure everyone around you is okay, but sometimes that's just not going to be possible. You're only one guy.
Now I'm really starting to worry. It sounds like no one in town has seen her. That doesn't mean something bad happened. But it doesn't exactly sound like it's all sunshine and roses for her either.
Sorry that I can't be more helpful, especially after everything y'all have done for us. I know time is of the essence right now, but while you're here, I wanted to let you know that I'm determined to do whatever I can to help investigate what's going on in our town. I was hoping we could compare notes. It might help me narrow down where I should start my research. As far as I'm aware, there was nothing paranormal in Scarlet Hollow before very recently. Now here we are, suddenly surrounded by weird goblins and in the woods and plagued by angry ghosts.
You think there was an inciting event, right?
I do. It's Polly Ann! It's my aunt's death! That was what did it!
That's my thought too. It was never like this in the holler before. Something must have happened that kicked it off, all this magic stuff.
Avery stares at you. It wasn't me! It wasn't me! It was fucking Polly Ann! I'm here because my aunt died! Do not blame me for the ghosts! I didn't bring them!
I mean, it's obvious, right? Things only started happening once Arly got here.
Kanika shoots Avery a glare.
No, we are not throwing Arly under the bus. What? There's nothing wrong with being a magical cataclysm. Sure, there's probably nothing wrong with someone being a magical cataclysm, but there's definitely something wrong with saying someone's a magical cataclysm.
Catalyst. Not cataclysm, I think.
If people get the wrong idea, we're only a couple steps away from the whole town deciding to shaw her. Nobody's gonna drag Arly into a witch hunt on my watch.
I like to think that we've outgrown the days of running people out of town on rails.
I'd rather play it safe.
Polly Ann was a mastermind, yeah. She was keeping all those ghosts and goblins under wrap. She was sitting on them like it was like a big old suitcase that's overstuffed, filled with goblins instead of clothes, and she was just sitting on it, trying to make it zip up. And then when she died, they all exploded out all over the place. No, we have not grown out of that. No, as a society, we're definitely not above running someone out on a rail.
Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna run around town telling everyone that Arly magicked a bunch of terrible disasters into existence. But if there's a catalyst for all of this, why wouldn't it be a lost Scarlet finally coming home to Scarlet Hollow?
If I may, Arly, getting into town isn't the only major event that's happened lately. Pearl Ann died over a week ago, and those creatures in the woods were already reproducing by the time she arrived. Not to mention, I started seeing things in our house before Pearl Ann passed, I think. I never thought to make note of exactly when the spirit made itself known. If there's a root cause for all this, hopefully there's a way to put the genie back in its bottle. I'm gonna do my best to find out if there are any more similar events and whether there's anything special about Scarlet Hollow that might explain what's going on.
We'll fill you on what little we know, so you can at least have some place to start.
Okay. Stone seals! I think that's the most pertinent one. We've been finding these weird stone seals. There was one in the mines, another in your basement. There might be more. Those are the carvings you mentioned last night, right? To think there was something like that under my house all this time, and to think someone must have put it there. But who? That gives me quite a few threads to follow. Thank you, Arly. Oh, I got a Dwaguar. Thank you, go. 1, 2, 3. Roar! And B, I did not see the insult me 14 minutes ago. Well, if you are still here, B, I think you are stinky. Sorry, I'm sorry. I did not intend to do that. I'll refund your points or something after the stream. Hi, Pizza Kid. Hello, Bull. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I did not mean to miss that. Did I miss anything else? No, I got the peanut. Way to talk about them behind their back. No, it's not what I wanted to do either. I'm not even brave enough to say it to Beast's face. I'm too much of a freaking coward. Okay. Arly, you said
Didn't you say you felt something similar to the mind seal outside the clinic yesterday? I hope that doesn't mean something weird is about to happen there, too.
You're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And eating ice cream? I want some freaking ice cream. That sounds delicious. Please, win a Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Win all of the Yu-Gi-Oh!
Uh-oh. Losing the only doctor's office in town seems like it would be bad.
Here's hoping we sort things out before that becomes an issue. You know, I was thinking about filling that basement with cement and pretending it was never a part of the house. But if we're all here, maybe we should go down and, Oscar sighs, take a closer look at that carving, seal, whatever it is.
Heck yeah. It'll be like checking out the behind the scenes of a haunted house the morning after. I mean, I know you're joking, but that's literally what we'd be doing, right? Ha, now that you mention it, yeah. I guess that wasn't the best analogy. It's been bad enough going into haunted houses and abandoned coal mines at night, but there's something that feels so much worse about going down there in the middle of the day.
Is the corpse still in the hole? Probably. I can't say I'm thrilled with the thought of it either, but we need to go do whatever we can to start getting ahead of things.
I really don't think it's a good idea.
We gotta check it out. Yeah, we don't have the luxury of turning down clues. Going down there is worth the risk. We've been seeing ditchlings in broad daylight. I don't think we've got the luxury of turning down clues. I couldn't agree more. After everything you've done to keep my family safe the past 2 days, I'm not gonna risk losing our home because I was too scared of an old stone carving.
I feel like this is a bad idea.
What, you don't want to put yourselves in another potentially life-threatening situation?
Not if I can help it. I'm not really a hands-on kind of investigator. That's Stella's thing.
You don't have to go down there with us. You can wait upstairs. Oscar leads you down the familiar hallway to Rosalina's room. Aww! Oh, she looks bad. Arly falls down the ladder and breaks my hip. No! I forgot I have grandma bones now! What a nightmare. Oh, hey, Dad. What are you all doing in here? I'm going back down in the basement, Rosa. I'm afraid there's something down there that might help us figure out what's going on in town. It's probably best you go to the library while we... No way. If you're going down there, I'm going too. Remember what you said last night? No more secrets. We're in this together. You're right, Rosa. You can come with us. No more secrets.
Am I the only person in this town who doesn't have a death wish? I love her moon belt.
Sybil said that the ghost is gone. I really don't think there's anything to be afraid of there anymore. Just give me a moment to move all this out of the way. Oscar gets to work moving the furniture with his big, sexy dad arms from the trapdoor. His broad shoulders making quick work of it, and his sexy muscles glistening with sweat in the midday sun. Before you and your companions know it, you find yourselves transfixed on the trapdoor.
I don't want to go back down there.
It's okay, Alexis. You don't have to come with us. We can stay up here together.
We can stay up here together while everyone else goes down there.
Oscar opens the hatch with a menacing creak. Everybody's heart skips a beat, though Avery's might have skipped a beat out of excitement rather than fear. This guy's a little freak. They are a little freak! But none of you are swept into a ghost nightmare puppet show. The sun continues to shine. The birds continue to sing outside of Rosalina's window. See? Nothing to be worried about. The slight tremor in his voice tells you he's mostly saying that to himself. Shall we?
If you're sure you want to do this, I won't stop you, but I do not like the vibes I'm getting from that pit.
I love the poster that says teen interests and mini boys. This is a teen girl's dream room. Also, some sort of sexy Pikachu back there. This is great. Let's get in there. You descend into the basement stairs and find yourself in the same cold, unfinished place you were in last night. You can't shake an oppressive feeling, but whether that feeling is driven more by the trauma of the past night or by something more tangible, you're unsure. Well, I guess whatever we're looking for is in that pit. I guess we should take a look. Oscar walks up to the burial site, eyes widening as he peers inside. Let's stare into the pit! Oh, yeah, no, Shaw is still there. Hello, Charles! The eternally screaming remains of Charles Shaw Jr. are exactly where you left them last night, staring back up at you from the empty socket. The carving lies beneath him, the heavy, cold stone acting as his coffin. Good night, Ape of the Hour! Thank you so much for joining me! I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you get to eat some yummy snacks. I hope you get to watch a fun movie or something. And I hope you get to play some games. Good night! Keen Eye. Its style is more than just similar to the carvings in the mines. Both stones were carved by the same artist. Charlie. Whoa, cool. Dang, Charlie. Arly's grandma really did a number on you. Nobody touch it! I'll have to call Dr. Kelly about this. We should put his body to rest, right? That's how these things usually go. At least in the movies. And hey, we disturbed his body and he hasn't come back for a sequel. Confirmation that he's gone for good, right? This darkness behind them makes me very nervous. I think so. That's gonna make it a lot easier to sleep tonight. Does that mean you'll let me sleep in my actual bed? Whoa! Let's give it one more night. I still don't know how I feel about you sleeping on top of that rock. Okay, what do we think? We should destroy this thing? I feel like destroying it without knowing if that's gonna unleash the bad things, is a good idea. What do we think? Wolves encircling a goat. It's a start. What was on the carving in the mines? Circle of arms bound up in chains. Stella took a photo of it. Not that that's helpful right now, but maybe once we find her, she can send it to you. Interesting. I'm sure that description will be more than enough to get started. Can Alexis and I help? I want to know why someone put this creepy stuff under my room. Sure, you can help. You know what? I'm gonna let them think about stuff. You say nothing. I guess we shouldn't keep those two waiting up there, right? If I were them, I'd definitely get nervous if we took too long down here. You and the others make your way back up to Rosalina's room. Everyone you left is dead. As soon as you're all in one place, Oscar closes the trapdoor and moves the pile of furniture back in place.
So, did you get possessed or cursed or anything?
No, but we did see a dead body.
Close enough. Glad I stayed put.
Alexis, you want to see a picture of it? Ew, okay. I'm not sure that's appropriate. Alexis' parents might not approve of you showing their daughter pictures of dead people. They let her watch all kinds of scary movies, Dad. It's fine. Maybe she can help with the investigation, too. Yeah, it's totally okay, Mr. Gutierrez. I don't want to see it in person, but I do want to see it. Before Oscar has a chance to get in another word, Rosalina's already pulled up the picture on her phone. Wow, I can't believe you're gonna sleep in here. You're so brave. Oscar sighs. I'll be back to check on you two in a minute. I've just got a couple things to finish up with these folks. You and Kanika and Avery follow Oscar back to the living room. So, I have more than enough to get started on my research now, but is there anything else that I should know about? I wonder if this could be the work of some sort of cult. Oh yeah, make sure Pixel stays inside. Don't let your cat out. The Digilins are those things from the woods, right? With those faces? Yeah, the Anguished Doughboys. I kind of like them. It's like a hidden object came out there today with all the weird little faces peering out of the bushes.
Like them? Are we talking about the same creatures that have been laying eggs in the local wildlife?
I don't want to get friendly with them or anything. I just think they're kind of interesting.
To each their own.
Will do! I can't imagine how devastated Rosalina would be if something were to happen to him, especially after everything she's been through. Oh, konnichiwa! Kaneko-chan! Indosu-chan! Yeah! Oh, thank you very much! You so nice! Hello, Bull Raiders! Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Arly Darkfire, the Black Opal Dragon! And I'm a geeky gamer girl from the Monster Realm. I play games, sing songs, and have fun with my friends. Welcome in, Eris! How was your stream? I hope you had fun. I hope it was a good one. I'm playing a narrative-driven visual novel right now. If you like spooky, cool, creepy stuff, you might want to check this story out, and maybe not see the spoilers, because this is a very interesting game. You're gonna lurk? And then, oh no, that's okay! It's a-okay, Corgi. I am not worried about it. Also, you know, in some games, it's very easy to lean on chat for the content and leaning on interacting with everybody, with you guys. But this game has a lot of words on the screen. So, never feel like you have to chat anyway. I'm just happy to have my old pals around. 2, it's a lot easier to make interesting content out of, like, a book than it is, like, driving down the road for 10 minutes straight in a video game. Alright. We're finding Stella! Let's go!
I agree. We need her brazen energy if we're gonna do any serious sleuthing.
See you around, Oscar!
Let us know what you find.
I will. Alright, we're rallying the troops. Let's see if we can find any ditchlings. Are there any little guys out and about? I think we're ditchling free 2003. Okay. Am I winning? I don't know. I don't know, Darth. I don't know how badly I fucked up. I did not win the context of keeping my youth forever. Now I'm an old haggard lady. Welcome in, Darth. Thank you so much for joining me.
So that's Oscar. Any other ideas?
Check out the diner. We should go to the mines. Let's go to the diner. Get some hot goss. Served up. Hot and ready.
Good idea. Folks tend to congregate there. Maybe we'll run into someone who's seen Stella.
Here's hoping Winnie doesn't try to rope me into cooking early. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess it's full of miners. The diner is busier than you've ever seen it. The small booth's packed with miners. The older the dragon, the stronger they are. Maybe some dragons are like that. Maybe some of them. Baba Arly is real? Yeah, Baba Arly is real, and she's here, and I'm feeling so tired. The diner is busier than you've ever seen it. The small booth's packed with miners.
What's going on?
There's a strike up at the mines. They've made the diner their base of operations.
Huh. Good for them. It's about time something like this happened.
When you asked for the morning off, I didn't think you'd be showing up with friends. Sorry, Aunt Winnie. Stella's gone missing, and I've been helping these two track her down. You haven't seen her, have you? Don't you apologize. And I can't say I have. I've been a little preoccupied reading a book. This is great for business. These fellas can have as much free coffee as they can drink if they keep piling in like this. Do you need any help? No. Sol and I can handle this. One of your friends going missing is more important than a busy shift. The miners didn't even notice you entered the diner. Instead of speaking in hushed voices, argue with each other loudly enough for you to easily overhear. I guess the shift schedules are pretty brutal, and I'd like more vacation days. I'd love to be able to see my family around the holidays, and better health benefits would be amazing. But what if she decides to fire us all?
You're only a year or so in the work, and trust me, the longer it goes on, the more it sucks the life out of you. At first, you're just unhappy, but you figure you can weather it till you find something better. A paycheck's a paycheck. Next thing you know, you've lost years of your life to a company that doesn't give a solitary shit about you, that uses up every free second it can to suck its workers and pays us just enough to survive, but not so much that we can ever save enough to get the hell out.
But we could get fired for this. I really need the paycheck. I can't get fired. The company housing makes a big difference for me. MDJ, welcome on in. Hello. How are you doing? How's your night going?
Right, the company housing. How generous of Tabitha to put you up in a company-owned shack that ain't had maintenance done in decades, taking a big chunk right out of your paycheck that sure as shit ain't going towards property tax and upkeep alone. The company housing, that means almost nobody in this whole damn town owns the place they live. We have numbers on our side, Harrison. After what happened up there the other night, damn near everyone's joining in the picket line. She can't afford to lose us all. We have the power here.
Big yawn! Oh my goodness! Half a these nuts? Half a nice day! That was the most wonderful twist I could have possibly ever experienced. Thank you so Magnolia. Magnologia. I hope that's right. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, I got fucking owned. I'm just Mac. Is Mac okay?
She can't afford to lose us all. We have the power here so long as we're united.
Explore. Are none of you guys gonna comment on how I'm old now? No, I'm not gonna make it all about me. Weigh in on the Harrison situation, so pass the strike. I don't want to talk about this. Have any of you seen Stella? She's missing. The miners turn towards the doorway, all eyes glaring at you in unison. The YouTuber?
No, we ain't seen her. As you can see, we got a lot going on today, and we appreciate it if you didn't butt in.
Harrison's voice drops to a barely audible mumble.
I hope she's okay.
Well, let's get out of here. This was not helpful. Turn and leave the diner, Avery and Kanika trailing close behind you. Still no sign of Stella. Before you can suggest your next move, you start to feel woozy. Spots form at the edge of your vision. Your legs suddenly feel unstable. Your body sending you clear signals of exhaustion. Oh no, I'm getting old! And then it passes. Still, it probably won't be long before your body needs a chance to rest. You should plan your next move wisely. I think it's tea time. I'm supposed to get tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Yeah, it's my arthritis acting up. It's my sciatica. Sciatica. My sciatica.
Supporting the waggy.
Go!
Goo rollin a heart, goo rollin a heart, goo rollin a heart, goo rollin a heart, goo rollin a heart,
Goo rolling a heart, goo rolling a heart, goo rolling a heart. Thank you so much, Gooralina! I hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you so much for the resubscription and thank you for your support. Hi, Mom. Hello, my real mother, who it said that in real life. Hi. All right.
My mom wanted to talk to you. She's probably going to give you some rocks or bundles of herbs for protection or something. We can humor her. Let's do it.
It's time to pick up a grandma. Look at her. She's super sexy, even though she's like 1,000 years old. The bells of the general store chime welcoming as the three of you enter. Kanika, there you are. You were supposed to stay in bed today, remember? My mom, again! Thanks, Anonymous, for 2 momlies. Hope you're both recovering from last night's fiasco.
Sorry, Mom. It's just that Stella's missing and
Stella can take care of... Sorry! 3 of them! Hi, Mom. Alright, I'll do one. I'll aura back. 1, 2, 3. There you go, Mom. That one's for you. Think about you. Just to shine bright. It keeps happening! Thanks for the peanut. Thanks for the peanut. did you guys see? So I discovered that I had been on an RR clip compilation 2 years ago. It's with my first model, and it looks real jank. And it was my first ever on-stream RR, and I was drunk off my ass, like shit-faced, plastered. And we were playing Phasmophobia, and my friends bullied me into doing an RR on stream, and it wasn't even a good one. It wasn't even a good RR. And it ended up in this fucking giant compilation. I'm like RRing next to all those that's going in my RR collection. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. It's the specter of my mother staring disapprovingly at me. Because I'm trying to pick up Grandma here.
You need bed rest and lots of fluids. You don't need to go running around town spreading that cold of yours. Go on, get up to bed. I'll be up in a minute with more tea. I thought you had some kind of important thing to talk to Arly with. About. Blah, 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 blah. I'm really feeling okay. I want to hear what you wanted to say to her. I'll just be doing a tea reading. Haven't those always bored you to tears? Okay, you're right. I'm not feeling well. I should really lie down.
I'm sad that Kanika's sick. Is that Kanika's mom? Yes, this is Kanika's mom. Also, we are hurtling towards an ad break. It starts in 50 seconds. So I'm gonna head over to the BRB screen and we're gonna take a quick 5-er. I'll see you guys in a minute, everybody. Be right back. Thank you all so much for joining me and for your support. BRB screen. Bye-bye. This is an awful sight of Arly. I'm so sorry.
Can I do a splish splash? I was taking a bath, and then all 4 of us in unison do the dun 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 dun. Can we get one of those?
I think we can pull it off. Go for it, Zappo.
Okay. Splish splash. I was taking a bath. Dun
Dun, 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 dun. How is Arly doing that voice? I do lots of voices. I can do.
This game's bugged. You know, that really gets me fired up. Girl streamers, we were talking about that. You know what's even worse than a fucking girl streamer? A fucking VTuber. Those, they're too cowardly to put their real face on stream. If you think about it. They're cheating, you know? It's like basically cheating. They don't even have to like do anything and people like already love them. I'm out here working my fucking ass off and and they're like they just like log on and they look like that. It's horse shit. It's total bullshit.
Yeah, can we get a hype train for the hermit crab? Can we get a hype train for this horker? Ah! Why is he so angry? Why does he hate me? Stop. Now it's dead. But it was really sad for a second there. Yeah, I have a tiny brain. Oh! I'm a cute little worm. I'm a little worm and I'm cute. Is that working for you? Is that doing anything for you? Sound off, cat. I need positive reinforcement stat. Live?
Yeah, Arly, you're alive. You need to jump.
Oh no, I didn't see them.
Alright, I'll help you. That one? Alright, now come over this side. This side, yeah.
Huh.
And it's straight ahead, straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Other person, can you confirm or deny straight ahead?
I would never lie to you, Arly Darkfire.
I do not trust you, motherfucker. You've never heard a mom that sounds like that? You just did. Shut the fuck up. Do I like pudding? I like putting this dick in your mouth.
Oh, no.
Little Pizza
I feel okay.
Man! Hi everybody, it's me. I'm the Little Pizza Man. I'm the new hip VTuber, Little Pizza Man. I'll stream every Thursday at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. It's the only day where my parents are home. I hope you like my streams.
So horrible.
I love Little Pizza Man, I stand. You know, every dragon needs a horde, right? Normally I hoard slime or like tea. But I guess I could add potions to the mix. Why not? What? 30 pounds of piss. Alright, in your honor, Gregatulu! 1, 2, 3. Thank you! Thank you, Gregatulu! Sounds like a rap beat. My name is Arly. I don't have Carly. I am eating barley. Every day is a big surprise with my friends by my side. I can never die! Bars! It does kind of have Adam Sandler energy if you think about. You know what else has Adam Sandler energy if you think about? The birth of Christ. Merry Christmas, everyone. Wait, no, I don't think that's appropriate. Sorry, I forgot Adam Sandler was Jewish. My bad. Alright. Well, we're on the wrong side of the road, but I think I see an opening here. Please don't hit me. Slow down, you big stupid truck. Please don't hit me. I will fuck your wife. Yay! We're fine. Everything's A-okay. And I'm back. Thank you all so much for waiting. All right.
Bye, Arly.
Yeah, she's like looking sicker by the second. Holy moly. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I almost forgot about it. I had a very interesting experience happen to me. Like yesterday, I ordered a yummy Vietnamese coffee drink. Oswald! Hi, Oswald, hi! Thank you so much for resubscribing! Thank you for being my precious old pal! I ordered a yummy beverage, and what they brought me was not Vietnamese coffee, but I think they accidentally gave me the chef's alcoholic beverage. It was the booziest coffee drink I have ever tasted in my entire life! I think that cook in the kitchen probably was really upset after they realized they packaged their yummy snack and sent it to me. I did not drink it because it was, 1, definitely secondhand, and 2, very gross. But it was an interesting experience, and I'm thinking about that chef. I hope he's doing okay. I hope you can overcome alcoholism. I know that in the restaurant industry, it's not easy to work in. All right, bye, Kanika. Kanika turns and heads towards the stairs without saying another word. And that chef was Albert Einstein. And that VTuber? Albert Einstein. Overcoming a single alcoholism. Yeah, good luck, bud. You can do it! Kanika turns and heads towards the stairs without saying another word. Good thing that Kanika has her mom looking out for her. She seems so tired today, and you'll probably be able to find Stella without her. Is that a good... I got some red flags. I don't know. And I'm sorry to be a bad hope, Stavery, but I was hoping Arly and I could do our reading in private. I'm sure Winnie needs help at the diner. Aw, you're right. I've totally left her on her own today. Fine by me. I wouldn't want to mess with your tea vibes. I'm sure those leaves are very particular. Oh, but before I go, I did want to ask. Are you a witch? As flattered as I am that you think I'm that magical, I'm just an old lady who likes tea and has a few unusual hobbies. Look, I'm just saying, doing stuff like reading tea leaves is pretty witchy as far as I'm concerned, but I won't push it. Though, just so you know, if you are a witch, you could totally tell us. We'd be cool about it. I'll leave y'all to your not supernatural private tea leaf reading. We'll catch up tomorrow, Arly. Did I drink the tea she offered me before? I don't think she offered me tea before. I don't think I was offered tea. Oh wait, in like the first chapter? Yes, I did drink that tea. I did drink the tea she offered me in the first chapter. I hope she's not evil. I trust her because we have similar hairstyles. Look, she even has the hair thingy. She's just old me. Give her some cheek tangles and horns. That's Arly. They make their way out of the general store, disappearing down the street in the direction of the diner. Shall we? Sybil motions towards the tea room. Let's go! Why'd the music change to something scary? Hey guys, why is the music scary now? Please have a seat. I'll bring you a fresh cup. You take a seat at the small table at the edge of the room. It's dark here. Only a sliver of sunlight is able to filter through the heavy curtains, supplemented by the bright grow lights over the plant in the corner. Sybil joins you at the table and places a cup in front of you. It smells light and citrusy, with an undercurrent of decaying earth. Just don't trust my inner thoughts! Am I being mind controlled by this sexy grandma? It's the same tea you sampled with Avery at the diner on Tuesday. I'll be able to do a reading once you're done. Until then, how about we just chat? The other day you promised to tell me the unsavory tales of my mom's youth. You quit yanking me around. What's with the ritual? Yeah, tell me about my mom. The other day you promised to tell me. What was it? Unsavory tales of my mom's youth? I most certainly did, though I might have been exaggerating a bit for dramatic effect. I'm prone to do that. Oh, she's kind of cross-eyed. Those glasses need to do some overtime work. In a town this size, you get to know everybody, no matter what the age difference might be. Vivian was a little younger than me, which means I always had a certain older sister instinct about her. Her family wasn't good to her. Perlan was a lot like your great-grandmother Edwardine, which is to say, she was not a very kind woman. Similar to Tabitha, but with more social grace and considerably more hatred for her fellow man. But your mother wasn't a shrinking violet either. She was just as stubborn as any other Scarlet, so her family choosing her as their punching bag made her into quite the rebel. Perlan raised by Edwardine, what happened to their mother? What do you know about my grandmother? I feel like I know a lot about the women in my family, but what about the men? Yeah, where the boys at? Yeah, where the boys? I feel like I know a lot about the women in my family, but what about the men? Did they even exist?
I suppose they just haven't been very noteworthy since Edwardine took over the mines. Her husband died a long time ago, and to be quite honest, I can't even recall his name. Might have been Stuart or something just as forgettable. From what Vivian said, her father was some teenage fling. Was that ended once your grandmother found out she was pregnant. I'm fairly certain it was similar for Vivian, though she was much older, and I believe she was the one who ended it. What with skipping town and all.
Why were Perlan and my mom raised by Edwardine? What happened to their mother?
Their entry into this world was violent, I'm afraid. Their mother was young, too young, to be pregnant, especially with twins. She didn't survive the labor.
Oh, okay, well, rest in peace, Meemaw. What happened when my mom found out she was pregnant?
She came to me for advice. She was distraught. It was like she'd be handed a death sentence. Maybe it was fear from what had happened to her own mother. Maybe it was something else. But she seemed convinced she was in danger. Tabitha had already been born by then, of course, but she was born in wedlock, so I assumed your mother's worries had something to do with religion. Though Scarlets weren't particularly religious as far as I know. But the way Vivian was that night she came to me, it stuck in my mind. It's always had me wondering what about your family that made her panic so much at the thought of having a baby.
What do you know about my Meemaw?
I'm afraid there isn't much I can tell you. I think there were two in that generation. The eldest died when the girls were still children. Edwardine never spoke about them, nor did your mother.
Sip my tea! You take the tea, sipping it delicately. The citrus smell is fleeting, quickly replaced by the earthiness at its core, like you've taken a mouthful of dirt. Yum, 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 yum. But the aftertaste combines with the two flavors into something soothing and medicinal, and you find yourself feeling more comfortable, your muscles relaxing for the first time in days. Very creepy. Alright, how do you wind up in Scarlet Hollow, old lady?
Oh, my family's been in these hills for a long time. That's how I know so much of the local flora. Everything I've learned was handed down from generations of hill folk. There hasn't been a reliable doctor up here, especially not one most folks could afford. They'd have to figure out their own medicine.
I do not want to push it. I don't want to be rude, so I'm just going to finish my tea. You close your eyes and take another sip, and then another. It's delightful. The tea is gone before you know it. The small cup empty save for what's left of rehydrated leaves coats the bottom. Unless you're mistaken, the tree has also helped with your condition, at least a little bit. You still feel aged and worn, but you're a little less tired and a little mentally sharper than you were a few minutes ago.
Oh, glad you found the tea palatable enough to drink. It should do you some good. It's one of my more medicinal blends. Now, on to business.
Sybil takes the cup from you, staring thoughtfully down at the sludge.
Oh dear, this doesn't bode well. You've got just about every warning you can fit in the bottom of a cup. Cross, kettle, hourglass. All of these mean death, misery, difficulty, and the hourglass ties it all together with definite urgency. It's fair to assume that this is all to do with whatever brought the ditchlings. Something is coming, and whether any of us can stop it, I'm not sure. But we may at the very least be able to figure out what it is. And there's a central figure here, a cat, an enemy lurking in plain sight.
Cat. Cat could be Reese. Dr. Kelly, she's been hostile. No!
The cat could be Dustin!
He's a possum who lives in my dresser. I try to talk to him every day and hear his wisdom to help with his troubles. It would break my heart if he's the traitor. I don't know. How do I know you're not the cat? Well, she doesn't really have any cat motifs. I mean, this is the funniest one. I want to click this one. No! How do I go back? How do I go back? I just got an achievement that said, friendship ended with dresser rat. No! No, no, no! How do I go back? How do I undo this? Where was my... How could I do... I didn't do anything! How do I go back? How do I go back and undo this? Oh, wait, I can track all my big decisions. That's funny. I think the most visual lets you backtrack, don't they? I don't think this one does. Let's see. Character history? Oh, that's what that is. Gamers! Hear me out. What if I just sped run up into this point? If I didn't read any of the text, I bet I could get there really fast. Right? And I know all my choices were, I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save scum. I will do nothing to jeopardize my friendship with the dresser rat. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna load. All right, we investigated the kitchen. Cool, cool, cool. Bread, keen eye, messy, doesn't look like anything happened. Yeah. While we're doing this, why don't you guys tell me about your weekend plans? Do you have any? I'm gonna be, guesting. I'm gonna be commentating on the Fluffy Barrage this weekend that I'm very, very excited about. All right, so Oscar was next. I went up to go talk to the dogs. All right, we're gonna go talk to the dogs. I don't think... Explore, investigate the conversation. I don't think anything happened that I want to save scum on except what I just did. You think you got that Pride Month donation? Oh, Donathon just set up! Ooh, that's exciting. That's really exciting! Small gang of dogs holding court in Mayor's office. Pixel stands in front of sounds, blah, 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 blah. Dog stuff. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark. I already clicked a different button. Some kind of dog militia? Alright. Well, Daisy, please, I'm not abandoning anyone, dog or otherwise. It seems like that did not matter. So, have any of you seen or smelled Gretchen? I asked that. Blah, blah, blah. Economy. Dog problems. I think my, Pride parade is almost finished organized. I gotta start doing some art for it. Lots of new people that I'm not really familiar with yet, so I'm excited to make some new friends. Alright, can you help us find her? I did think that this might end with some dog deaths, but what's a little death in this big silly world of ours? Gretchen likes scraps. Listen to Daisy. There won't be anarchy in the streets where it's taken by the ditchlings. I voted. I said this one before. Oh wait, no! I didn't call them good doggies this time. No! I meant to load! Okay. That's okay. This is a disaster. This is a disaster of a stream. I can't believe I forgot to call them good doggies. This is the worst day of my life. I did the dog room again, and I forgot to call them good doggies and make them happy. And I like it when they wag their tails and they have their tongues out and they're smiling. Goo, listen! I'm stupid! Okay, find Oscar. Imagine thinking save was load. Yeah, no one has ever done that before. Nobody has ever done anything like that. Okay, starting to freak out. I'm guessing that's a no. Is what I said. This is putting my memory to the test. Truly, the Arly Darkfire brain is a steel trap! Nothing escapes my watchful eyes. God, they talk so much. Alright. Find these weird stone seals. That's one thing I said. Blah, 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 blah. Going down there is worth the risk, is what I also said. We gotta go back in the hole. These guys are here. Hello, these guys. It's hole time. Hole o'clock. Descend. Bing bong. It's hole time. I hope that good doggies thing isn't a major plot importance in like chapter 7. The dogs are gonna save you, but you didn't call them good doggies, so they don't care enough about you to save your ass, and then you die. I can't reload because I wrote over my save! I wrote over my save! I'm not gonna play from fucking Wednesday, chapter end! That's too far away! Too much, no way. Down to the pit. Hello, Charlie. It's good to see you. It's been so long. What do we think? I've seen enough time to go. Bye-bye. Everybody saw the dead body. Very cool, badass. Colt. I don't know, just throwing things out. Blah, blah, blah. And make sure Pixel stays inside. That's what I said as well. So we don't want the kitty going out. We gotta go find Stella. And then we go straight to the, diner. Is what we did. These guys are striking, and they're grumpy, and they're mad, and they're pissed, and they want money, and they want better rights, and I don't blame them. Nobody cares. If any of you seen Stella is what I said. I guess we should get going. Yep. Turn and leave. Stay on the side of Stella. I'm dying of old age. Tea with Grandma. Sexy Grandma. Alright. Bye, Kanika. Kanika leaves. Bye, Avery. Get the fuck out of here. It's alone time. With Sybil. Music change. Alright. There we go. We're almost all the way back. I didn't mean... I thought it was a funny answer. I thought it would be a joke, but then the game gave me an achievement, and I thought maybe it was real. And I don't want Dustin to feel betrayed, and I don't want his heart to break. How did you wind up in Scarlet Hollow? Meemaw Tales. Raised by Edwardine. We asked about that. We asked about Grandma. We asked about the boys. We asked about Pergurgernente. And Sip. Okay, and finish tea. Alright, we're almost all the way back up. Alright. Okay. Cat could be Wayne, cat could be Stella, cat could be Kanika. Cat could be Dustin. No, we will not click that. I'm gonna say Dr. Kelly because she's been a bitch. The cat could be Dr. Kelly. It's always the hot ones. No, I'm not hot phobic. She's been nothing but hostile since I've met her.
Joan Kelly is just a very blunt woman, bless her soul. Reese's condition puts a great strain on the both of them, and I'm sure she doesn't mean to come across the way she does.
Sorry for the big yawn.
That kind of stress would do the same to anyone. But she's not a friend of yours, and she's not family, so she lacks the closeness required to be the cat. You don't have to figure out an answer right away. It often takes time for the mind to connect the dots. Just be on guard and keep vigilant that someone close to you isn't to be trusted. We know from the ditchlings that something terrible is coming your way, and it's likely that connecting to some hidden enemy. Perhaps we can try to counteract whatever might be planned for you. Judging by what you told me last night, those stones, carvings, seals, or whatever you want to call them, I just think it's likely they have something to do with this. Until the cat reveals itself, it seems like your best course of action is to seek those carvings out, piece together what you can from the visions, and arm yourself with the information. Have you sensed any others around town? Do you think you might be able to find another?
I know where one is! Your thoughts drift to that door yesterday, the one that seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. Even just remembering it is enough to tug at you, compelling you to return and open to see what's on the other side. You can find Stella later. Maybe you can even find her there. What's important now is finally seeing what's hidden in the clinic. Is that the don't trust your inner dialogue? Oh, very creepy. I shouldn't seek what's more of them. Those stones need to be left undisturbed. Bad stuff always happens around them.
What happens around these stones might not be anywhere near close to what could happen if we let the danger encroaching on both you and this...
Sybil's voice makes me yawn. It activates my yawn reflex.
And this town act unopposed. The ditchlings are multiplying every day. This is all going to come to a head, and it may just be a question of how prepared are you when it comes. Learning whatever you can could save your life, even if you're faced with more ghosts or ghouls along the way. I think that's all the help I can offer. I hope this conversation has been illuminating, even if it just brought up more questions than giving any clear answers.
Yeah, you helped last night. Why didn't you come with me?
I may have been able to see through that spirit's illusion, but I am not some kind of all-powerful entity. I'm an old woman. I have trouble with mine.
I am too! I am also old. You got no excuse, Sybil. Disaster is coming!
I have trouble with my knees, and my eyesight isn't what it used to be. In most situations, I'd be more of a liability.
Oh my god! Then a liability than a helpful I'm not doing her voice anymore. It makes me yawn. Imagine if being in those mines with you, some use I'd be, struggling to climb over rocks and ladders, throwing my back out from all the crouching. All you did was look at some leaves and tell me I could put myself in danger. Thanks, I'll let you know if I find anything. Glad to hear it. I hope all goes well, and I wish you luck. Hopefully you won't need it. Thank you again for humoring an old lady and stopping by for a chat. With a small grunt of effort, Sybil gets up from the table and you're escorted back to the door. And remember, be careful who you put your trust in. According to your tea, the cat is getting ready to pounce, and merely being ready for it might not be enough. Sybil closes the door to the tea room. The bells of its door strangely flat in the stale air of the near-empty general store. I'm gonna go check on Kanika. You're not going anywhere before checking in on Kanika. You make your way upstairs. Alright. Hello, Boo Kanika!
Mom, I really don't need any more tea. I think I'm just gonna go lie down for a while.
I I'm not your mom.
Oh, Arly, what's up?
I could use a breather. Let's hang out. I'm hoping we could spend a little. Can I come in? That's nice and neutral.
Yeah, just let me straighten up.
You hear frantic crumpling and clinking of shuffling as she tidies her room. Okay, come in. Oh! Her room's cute. Ah, she has a Parasite poster! And she has figure boxes? Oh my god, she's a huge... And a Sayaka model! My little sister has this exact same Sayaka! Shishomaru on the shelf? Oh my god! This chick's a dork! Maybe I should romance her. What else do you have in here? Yeah, she's a fucking nerd! This rules! I love her bags. What else do you have? Is there anything else that I recognize in here? I think that's about it. Alright. Kanika's room is in the sort of place that's stuck between the past and the present. Faded stickers from her childhood line her bookshelf, and boxes of packed belongings sit in the corners of the room. The terrarium on her desk catches your eye. To anyone else, it might seem empty, but you can easily spot the creature lurking within. What the fuck? What's in there? Hold on, What's in there? What's in there? I can't fucking see it!
I don't usually have people over. Don't judge me too harshly for the state of this place.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Well, I was gonna try to romance your mom, but... Dialogue options marked romance will start a romantic arc with the character you're talking to, and will lock you in the romantic arcs with other characters. Kenai! Sorry to get in here. It's Stick Bug! You approach the terrarium! A stick bug observes you from the other side of the glass! Kanika, you have a stick bug? That's so neat!
Stick bug?
No, only stick. No bugs or creatures in here.
That's Rick the Stick. He keeps me company when I'm at my desk. You should see him when he loosens up and starts clambering around. He's a lot of fun. You know, for a bug. I know that's not everyone's thing.
No, that is not true. Only normal sticks here. Do not stare at me with your large, threatening predator eyes. Rick stiffens, blending in even harder with his surroundings.
Hi, Rick.
Hi. Packing for something? You motion to the stack of cardboard boxes.
That's all my stuff from college. I never really unpacked. It seemed like a race to unload everything. It's not like I'll be staying here long term, so I just have to pack it up again eventually. I guess I did move back in over a year ago, so these boxes have just been sitting here unopened for a long time. But any day now, I'll load them back into the van and get out of town. Any day now.
Confess my feelings, no. I don't think I'm close enough with Kanika, although she was blushing when I came in her room, but that might have just been out of stick bug embarrassment. I'm gonna go investigate the clinic. You should come with me.
I was hoping to check in with Reese sometime today. I want to ask if he knows anything about Stella and, make sure he's okay after what happened at dinner. Yeah, screw this. Why did I even listen to my mom in the first place? I don't need to sit around my room just because she said to.
I hope I haven't doomed Kanika to Uh-oh. The two of you make your way back out into the hallway. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Mom. What's up? But before you make it to the stairs, a light turns on, startling both of you.
I thought you were going to get some rest, Kanika. You really should get back to bed, but this cold of yours will only get worse. I still have, a lot of energy. I don't feel like sitting around. I don't think I need to. Of course you do. I know you best, and just haven't been yourself the past few days. All this running around has been a detriment to your health.
This is fucking sinister. This is sinister. This is creepy.
Miles and I want to see you healthy. You hold this family together. Oh my god!
She's never gonna be allowed to leave. Okay, maybe Sybil fucking sucks. Maybe I don't want to fuck this grandma. Maybe she's the worst. You shouldn't get between a mother and her daughter. Sybil's knows what's best here, and Kanika's more than capable of speaking for herself. Why are you making her confront her mother? You barely know Kanika, and yet you're trying to drive a wedge between her and her family. Wow! These are very interesting. You remain silent. Kanika sighs.
I'm sorry, Mom. I know I've been neglecting the general store, and I let Miles run off the other day. That was so irresponsible of me.
This is... Ugh. That's all right, Kanika. He could have gotten hurt, but he didn't. And it seems like you learned a valuable lesson from the experience. Why don't you hypnotize your shitty son into doing some useful shit around the house? Now let's get you to bed. You just need another day to recover. Then you can get back to all this mystery business. Arly, you'll be fine without her until tomorrow.
My mom is right, Arly. You go on without me.
See you later, okay? This is very creepy. Before you can utter another word, Kanika returns to her room. Sybil's eyes carefully watch you as you leave and make your way back to Main Street alone. You make your way up the familiar hill, past the rows of ragged houses that make up Scarlet Hollow's residential area. Raccoon! I hope you stay far away from this guy, okay? Isn't long before you find yourself outside of Dr. Kelly's clinic. Its secrets enticing you to find a way in. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixing to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits this compulsive frequency. Thank you for the peanut and the hydration station. Here's a peanut for me, Nut. Thank you so much, Goo. Taking care of me. Remember to feed and water your streamer. Yum, 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 yum. And... refreshing! Okay. Let's get back to it. Dr. Kelly gave me a checkup. Let's talk to animals. You quickly glance around. This is how every Dungeons and Dragons campaign with a fucking druid in it goes. Like, oh, I'm wandering around the streets. I gotta break into a mansion. Better interview every rat in the city. I'm sure they're super smart. I'm sure they know all the ways to get into the place. It's very funny. A flash of a striped tail grabs your eye immediately. Can I help you, Buster? Hey there. If you were trying to break into that house at the top of the hill, how would you do it? What? Just because I got little hands that go through people's trash, I'm supposed to know how to break into places? There's a hill that'll take you right up to the big flat roof thing. Sometimes the human leaves windows open there and I go inside. Don't tell them, okay? I like to sleep in their big piles of cloth. It's one of my few joys in life. Crap spackle is the worst finger paint. I don't know what crap spackle is. Is that a medical term? Or construction? Regardless, I hope your crap spackle gets better, Mute Willie. How are you doing? Thanks so much for stopping on in. He leaves as you turn back to look at the clinic. A dull throb sets into your knees. There's no way you're doing that. You have your way in. Violet! Here's a draggy word for you. 1, 2, 3. Roar! Thanks so much! How are you doing, Violet? Are you excited for your Fluffy? I'm excited for Fluffy! I really don't want... I don't feel like I made a good enough impression on Reese yet, but... I guess I might as well try. You cautiously approach the house, kneeling next to the low basement window of Reese's room. You knock. There's no one in there. Reese must be somewhere else. Alright, I guess we only have one choice. It's Grandma time! You've aged at least a decade in the past day. That's gotta be a medical anomaly, right? Maybe you can see if Dr. Kelly can give you a check while you figure out a way to explore the rest of the clinic. You open the door of the clinic. It creaks loudly on its hinges. Oh, it's really uncomfortable in here. The interior feels surprisingly modern compared to its exterior, though you still glimpse the ornate bones of the building peeking through in the decorative molding and overly complicated banister lining the stairway. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it was that you wanted to find. That wanted you to find it! But before it can drag you too far into the clinic, Dr. Kelly pushes aside her paperwork and makes her way down the hall.
Hello, can I help you? What the hell happened to you? You look like you've aged at least a decade since last night.
Ghost made me old. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I think I need to see a doctor. I think this is the answer. Spackle is also called drywall mud. The putty stuff used to fill holes and cracks. Oh, I thought crab spackle was its own special kind of spackle. I didn't consider that you were just, dissing on spackle. Yeah, I know what spackle is. I've had to fill apartment, holes before when you put in those dang push pins. It's kind of annoying to work with, especially because you have to sand it down after it dries.
I'm not feeling too good.
Wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I think I need to see a doctor.
Sure looks like you do. It's a good you came. The exam room is just to your right.
The doctor directs you down a hallway, and you follow her into the clinic's exam room.
I'm just gonna start with some general diagnostics, but I'd also like to do some blood work today if you're amenable to that.
She presses the cold metal of her stethoscope into your chest. It's not some kind of disease. How much longer do I have left? I mean, this doctor hates me, so why not interrupt her? Have you heard from Stella? No one knows where she is. Dr. Kelly briefly removes the stethoscope from your chest.
Stella's missing? It's the first time I'm hearing about it. I haven't seen her. I'll make sure to check in with Reese. I know he hears from her pretty frequently. But let's finish this up first.
You know, at first you hated Kelly, but after a while she grew on you and is now your romance partner! I can fuck Reese's mom?! The mom options are endless. This is incredible. She places the stethoscope back over your chest. I'm just gonna let her do work. Let her cook! You quietly let Dr. Kelly cook.
Have you always had a heart murmur?
No doctor has ever said you had a heart murmur. Before you can answer, she attaches a blood pressure cuff to your arm, inflating it with a few quick pumps of the bulb. The ends of your fingers tingle numbly as the cuff constricts. I have a heart murmur? Is that bad? I'm gonna die. Is that bad? I have a heart murmur. Or at least I did when I was a little baby Dwaggy. I don't know if I still have it.
So it is new. I suppose you could have developed it at any point since your last checkup, but it's something that sometimes happens with age. Though developing one overnight, along with new wrinkles and gray hair, is not something that happens.
The pressure on your arm finally releases. Blood rushes back to your fingertips.
Your blood pressure is definitely higher than I would have expected some of your age. It's not in what I would call a safe range, but it can be managed. Let me know if you feel any pain.
The A doctor leans over you, using her forefingers to prod your abdomen. She steadies you with a gentle hand on your shoulder. Do you have something against me? Well, she seems kind of nice right now that she's doing her job. This exam is depressing. Appreciate you looking after me. Flirt? I'd like to know more about the clinic.
Well, it was an old hospital during the Civil War, then one of those clean air clinics. Then, around the time of the collapse, it was converted back into a hospital, but it lost most of its funding as people left town. So, now it's just a doctor's office. With an astronomical heating bill, all the massive windows and glass doors make this an icebox in the winter.
Sounds like Ghost City. Ever seen any? Happened after Shawn Michaels collapse. If I were a big stone star... You know, I really want to ask her this, but I don't want her to clam up. I was pretty much just planning to sneak around behind her back. Okay, we're gonna ask her about Big Stone. I mean, this is a weird enough situation already. Good night, Pine Sol! Sweet dreams! Tonight I hope you dream of... 3 fat little baby bears. They're rolling around, they're eating berries, they're playing in the woods, they're chasing bugs. And then their mommy comes out and they all hop on her back and ride out to the sunset. That's what I hope you have a dream of tonight. Yeah, we're gonna ask. If there were a big stone carving hidden somewhere in the clinic, where would that be? Okay, so I don't even know what your angle could be with this one. I've never seen any big stone carvings around here. And of course I wouldn't know where someone would hide something like that. Are you trying to get a tour from me or something? I'm not a tour guide. After this, I'll need to re-sterilize the room, and then I've got paperwork to do for the rest of the day. I'm not taking time out of my schedule to show you around my place of work. Hi, Fern Design! Hello, Bull! Thanks for popping on in. How are you doing? Change the subject. I really appreciate you looking out for me, Doc. No problem. I'm just doing my job. I'd feel negligent if I saw someone go through what you've gone through and didn't step in, even if there's not much I can do to help. You're sleepy and just woke up from a nap? Good mobile! Good mobile! The sun is shining somewhere in the world. How are you doing? What did you nap for? Were you sleepy or were you just bored? I'd like to check out your lungs. Can you breathe into this for me? Make sure you keep a tight seal on it. Just sleepy? I love a good sleepy nap. Sometimes I take naps because I'm bored, and those are always the worst ones. I feel like I sleep way too long during a bored nap, and I have unsettling, creepy dreams. You place the mouthpiece against your lips. Now blow out, hard, and keep going until you're out of air, okay? You do your best. You can tell it's a pitiful attempt. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'd expect given everything else. Again, I don't have data from before, but judging by your age and what I'm able to tell from a quick once-over, it's looking like you're the equivalent of at least a decade older, and not a good decade. I'm guessing the blood work is going to show about the same. Apollo! How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by! Are you excited for Fluffy? Are you ready to give it your all? Are you going to bring home the gold? You love waking up from a bored nap, 20 degrees balmy, your mouth dry, not knowing was the last time you experienced restfulness. Exactly! Like, what year is it? It's like waking up from the death of a mummy. I bet that's what it feels like. I bet that's why they're always so pissed in the movies. Because they just woke up after a really bad nap. And they're thirsty. And they're uncomfortable. They're too hot. Because it's the desert. I think I solved mummies, guys. I'm guessing the blood work is going to show about the same. She goes to a drawer and retrieves the needle. You gonna feed my blood to your vampire son? How do I know you're not gonna poison me? Okay, Doc, stick me with it. You'll barely feel it, I promise. She inserts the needle. She was wrong. You definitely feel it. But it doesn't last long. The needle slides back out quickly, and she puts a cotton ball on the tiny hole in your skin, pasting a band-aid over the top to seal your vital juices. There! That's all we had to do. Not bad at all. Alright, that's all we can do for now. I'll make sure to notify you when I get the results, and I'll send them to your GP. You do have a regular doctor back home, right? Doctors are too expensive. No. Oh, well, you'll want to get one of those soon. Considering what's happened to you, you should be getting regular checkups from here on out if you don't want some preventable illness sneaking up on you. You're free to go. You know how to find the door. She starts busying herself with cleaning up the equipment. She'll be distracted, at least for a few minutes. Ah! I got an achievement. It says antagonistic doctor roleplay ASMR. Good. Your appointment is done, and you're free to explore as you please. All right, let's break and enter. You've been caught by the pull of the object, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the light.
Reese? Reese, are you okay?
How old am I? Hello, Pastelberry's 55. I am too old. I'm 30. Thanks for asking. How old are you? Rude to ask a lady how old she is. Truly, old enough to be my great-great-great-granduncle. Yeah, I'm my own grandpa, actually. The light's on. Click it. You're in the morgue. Oh, he got up. He's fine. Toes out. Happy Thursday, everybody. They call it Thirsty Thursday for a reason. Arly Darkfire? He squints, seemingly unsure whether you're the same person he met yesterday. What are you doing in the morgue? Vampire! You died and she Frankensteined you back to life. Am I interrupting something? Killed you. What are you doing in the morgue? I'm just gonna pretend I never saw this. I am a single-minded person. I am going to ask if they've seen Stella. Reese, have you seen Stella? I've been looking all over every morgue in town and I haven't found her yet. Well, that's very sweet of you. Some people think I sound like a grandma. I've had people think that I'm like 70 years old. So I think I either read as like a wee baby or like an old grandmother, and there's really no in between there. You haven't seen Stella around, have you? She's been missing since last night. Oh, look at him! Look at him! What are you doing, Reese? Why are you putting on the moves? I haven't. Did you think you'd find her in the morgue? His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander back to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. I don't have a choice! Follow the pool! Reese, got that clavicle out of your face before I act up! I know, right? I know he's a vampire, but I'm the one who wants to suck on that neck. There's no way, there's no chance I'm a day over 63! Oh, Mute Willie, you make a girl feel so beautiful! You touch the wall. It feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder for a moment. The thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. You kind of look possessed for a second there. You good? Make him understand? Why wall? Need see thing but wall stand in way? Let me inside. There's some kind of magic shit going on, man, but it's telling me I need to get behind that wall. There's a stone carving on the other side of the wall. I think this one's really funny. Neatsy thing but wall standing way. Neatsy! Let me inside. That's too creepy. Reese is gonna think I'm trying to get in his tight little butthole. I'm not gonna do that. I said this is like the second time I've talked to him. Alright, there's a stone carving on the other side of the wall, and I need to see it. That's creepy enough for me to say. Reese glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency axe somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the dock out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds. Yes, please. Axe now. Damn his nails. Yeah, look at those. Look at those pointy ass slicers. Look at his vagina bone is out. Look at him. He's armed to the teeth. Pointy nails, vagina bone, clavicle. This man is made in a lab to appeal to weird internet people. Yeah, he was also made in Alaska. Yeah, get the dock out of her hair? Yeah, if I say I'm sick and I need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing and do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time, it's true anyway. Alright. This music is creepy. Classy. Say nothing. I'm not gonna do no judgment. I need to get behind that wall! But first, it seems like we have an ad break, and I'm sort of at an impasse. I don't know if I got another hour in me, so I think I'm gonna snooze these ads for as long as I can, and we're gonna play out until 15 minutes have passed, and then I'll probably wrap up the stream. Alright. Yes, I will destroy the wall. You know what? This is the creepiest one I could do. We're not gonna say anything. Say nothing. Your heart pounds in your chest as you remain fixated on the wall. Be right back. Reese, I'm a crazy person. Why are you helping me get an axe? What are you doing, dude? He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtered in through the doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother.
Hey, Mom.
He coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake.
I still feel like shit, but I think I can finally try to keep some juice down. And it looks like we're all out, though.
Really? I thought I'd just pick some up. I've got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice, and I get ginger ale too.
That would be awesome. Sorry to ask. I know you're probably busy.
It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone, like pick up a big heavy axe and hit a wall with it. What age do I think Dr. Kelly is? I think she's about 50. No, probably older than that. 55 to 60, I think, is probably how old I think Dr. Kelly is. I think Dr. Kelly is 55. It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back.
Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy.
You hear her footsteps move down the hall. Then, the front door opening and closing.
It worked.
The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in place. Come on up. We don't have long until she's back. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. It's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, though I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. You make your way into the doorway of her now vacant office. I don't see an axe in here. He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and a cabinet of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye. Some sort of records with your family's name on them. This is gonna take some time out, but I really want to read those. Reese stops in the doorway, turning to watch you leaf through the documents. Find something interesting? They're your family's death certificates. We're gonna look at Pearl Ann. Cause of death, sleep apnea. Discovered by her daughter, Tabitha Chrysanthemum Scarlet. No autopsy performed.
Tabitha's middle name is Chrysanthemum? I wonder who cursed her with that mouthful.
Who said you could read any of this? I think it's pretty. I feel like that was forbidden knowledge. We know how to... we do not know how Edwardine died, so we're gonna take a look at that. Edwardine Scarlet, born April 9th, 1913, died February 12th, 2003, age 89, cause of death, heart failure, signed by her granddaughter, Pearl Ann Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of a normal old person illness. Enoch Scarlet, born September 9th, 1887, died August 20th, 1957, age 69. Nice! Cause of death, fall from cliff. This one has a coroner's report attached. Organs sustained impact injuries, laceration to the neck and body consistent with fall from a great height. Whoa, it's an actual autopsy report. Looks ancient.
Yeah, I don't want to read the other ones.
Reese's eyes flick up to the doorway. A second later, you hear the sound of the front door. What? She took 4 seconds!
Shit, I'm not supposed to be in here. We gotta hide.
He hurries to the closet door, motioning you inside. You slip past him and squish yourself into what little space is available in the nearly full closet. Reese is close on your heels. He's gonna eat me, but I kind of want to see it happen. You let him in. Yeah, he needs permission to come in because he's a vampire. Kelly seems younger than Sybil, judging by her age, her hair color, her wrinkled facial features. Yeah, Kelly does seem younger. So maybe she's like 53, and Sybil is like 65, I think. Together, you listen as the doctor makes her way to some room deeper in the clinic. In the silence of the tiny closet, every breath seems too loud, as if you could expect Dr. Kelly to hear from wherever she was across the house. We better wait a second, just in case. Quietly wait for danger to pass. The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building. But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place, creaking floorboards, broadcasting her location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. The footsteps return. They get louder, approaching the open office door, and then they stop. Much to your relief, she opens another door, leaving the main clinic. We're in the clear. We've probably only got a minute or two until she comes back, so let's make it count. The medical supply room is probably our best bet. If any other room in the clinic is likely to have a fire axe, it's probably the room full of chemicals. This way. He motions you down a hallway, slipping through slightly ajar door of what you assume to be the supply room. Supply room! Oh, you didn't know this was here? It's in a big case! Keys! Here we go. Oh, he's cute. Look at him. He looks so happy. He loves this. This is fun for him. He looks like a natural holding that axe. This is his preferred environment, his habitat. He rushes over to the cabinet that contains a bright red axe, pulling the glass door open. Your axe. A splash of brown catches your eye. There's a small sprig of what looks like furry berries with a wide 8-pronged leaf still attached at the base. The end of the sprig is leaking sap onto the countertop. It's fresh. Now we can... Reese stops mid-sentence as he notices you staring at the plant. He stops to pick it up. Does she make her own medicine? Oh, that's definitely poison, right? If sap is oozing out of the stem, Is the sap milky white? She's poisoning his ass. He puts it down, but not before breaking off a berry and sliding it into his pocket. I don't think she's allowed to do that. She's not a pharmacist. This room is just for storing stuff she orders for patients from a pharmacist in Brevard. Why would she be making her own? Before you can answer, the two of you hear something in the distance and turn to listen intently. That was the other door from the house. Come on, if we hurry, we can get you back downstairs. I'll run interference. Go downstairs, quick! You can hear her approaching now. Floorboards creaking in the hallway on the other side of the office. You follow Reese's instructions, once again starting down in the basement stairs, letting the pull of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right. We already did have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge. But there's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I thought I told you to go to rest. Oh, I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you hear some weird sounds, that's just my music. I'll be sure to put in earplugs to drown out all that industrial clanging you listen. Well, that is a lucky break! That is one lucky break if you ask me! And I don't know if you did, but if you ask me, lucky break! You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. It can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Okay, I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Hey. Whoa, 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 whoa! Is it a music that sounds like a wall being broken down? I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles. Good. Feel like I've been missing out lately. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of that wall. Holy shit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Have at it! You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There's some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall to admire your effort. Holy shit! Oh, it's like a whole secret wing of the hospital! The splintered edges frame a dark passageway, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back there. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy, mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with that stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward, and you climb into the hole. And you know what? I think this is a good spot to end it on. I think this is a very good spot to end it on. I will be playing more of this next week. But for now, we're gonna go find someone to raid. If you can, please consider joining me for the Fluffy Barrage this weekend. I'm gonna shout out Waffle Boffo. Go give him a follow to prepare for the barrage coming your way. All right, let's see. Let me head over to my new outro screen. I'm gonna be in the chat while this plays, and then I'm gonna find somebody to take us to raid, so keep an eye on the chat for the raid message. Good boo-boo and good night, everyone! Bye-bye! This is a new button, so I gotta... There we go. Bye!